Ally Bank is well known for their online-only banking services, while Capital One is well known for their credit cards, and they also offer a popular online banking platform as well. Let's get started with the best part of online banking, which is their high-yield savings account. Ally Bank is currently paying 4.20% APY on money in their savings account, and Capital One is paying slightly more at 4.25%. There are no minimum balance or minimum deposits required with either bank to earn that high APY. Both savings accounts offer automatic savings features. Ally Bank allows users to organize and set savings goals with buckets. You can set a date in which you want to achieve your goal along with the target amount. You can have recurring transfers into these buckets. You can have money automatically deposited every week, bi-weekly, or monthly. Ally also allows you to set up a percentage of each deposit for each bucket. For example, you can have half of your deposit go into your core savings with another 20% going into saving up for a down payment or a down deposit on a home, and another 30% going into something else. All of these buckets earn the same high interest that your savings account earns, and you can choose which bucket the interest will be paid out to. Savings goals are a core feature. In my opinion, every savings account should have them, because it encourages and makes saving easier and more fun. Ally Bank also offers roundups, which rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar and puts the difference into savings once you accumulate at least $5 in roundups. Capital One has a different setup when it comes to savings goals. Users can open more than one high-yield savings account with Capital One. Capital One also allows you to change the name of your savings accounts. So you can make the nickname of one savings account emergency fund and another one can be vacation, for example. Although I do wish they allowed for more custom characters and the ability to set a goal. Otherwise, users can save automatically by using recurring transfers, just like with Ally Bank. You can have transfers come in every week, bi-weekly, monthly, or quarterly with Capital One. Users can also have a percentage of their paycheck automatically deposited into savings. I'd also like to note that Ally Bank does have a limit of 10 withdrawals per statement cycle with their savings account. You can go over that limit without being charged a fee, but if it is done too often, Ally may close your account. I'm not sure why this rule is here. No other online bank account I'm aware of has this rule. And of course, your money is FDIC insured up to $250,000 with either bank account. So your money is insured in case of a bank failure. Both bank accounts are fee-friendly, as there are no monthly fees or yearly fees. And neither account has overdraft fees. Ally Bank will also reimburse users up to $10 per statement cycle if they get a fee from using an ATM that is outside of their network. When it comes to credit cards, Ally Bank has 3 different credit cards. I would go over them, but they are invitation only. On the other hand, Capital One has a nice selection of credit cards that anyone can apply to. One of their most popular cards is the No Annual Fee Saver 1 card, which pays 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, popular streaming services, and at grocery stores, with 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel, and 1% cash back on every other purchase. And until November 14th, 2024, users will get 10% cash back on purchases on Uber and Uber Eats. And the best part is that there is also a $200 welcome bonus when users spend $500 within the first 3 months. I'll have my referral link down below. When signing up for either bank account, consider doing a quick Google search and checking to see if there are any cash bonuses. Ally Bank had a $200 bonus for their checking account last year, and Capital One previously had a $350 bonus for their checking account. As of making this video, it seems like neither bank has a cash bonus at this time, which offers are always changing, so be sure to double check. Both banks also offer a checking account that pays interest with a debit card. Both checking accounts pay 0.1% interest. Ally Bank advertises 0.25% interest for their checking account, which in my opinion is pretty misleading since that only applies to checking accounts with a balance of $15,000 or more. I don't really see why someone would have a balance that high in their checking account when they would earn much more interest in savings. With Ally Bank, users will get access to over 43,000 fee-free ATMs. With Capital One, users get access to over 70,000 fee-free ATMs. Capital One also has the benefit of having some of their own Capital One branded ATMs, which allows users to deposit cash. One con with Ally Bank is that users can't deposit cash with Ally Bank. Users who want to deposit cash with Ally Bank can get around this by opening up a bank account with a local bank, and if they need to deposit cash, go there instead, and they can transfer the funds into Ally Bank. With Capital One, users can deposit cash for free at Capital One branded ATM, Capital One Cafe, or at a CVS or Walgreens. Both banks have 2-day early direct deposit, mobile check deposit, and also paper checks. Users can order more paper checks with Ally Bank for free. With Capital One, the first batch of paper checks are free, but there is a fee of $20 or $25 for more checks with Capital One. Both banks also have Zelle built in, which makes it easy to send money to friends and family. Capital One and Ally Bank also offer something extra. Ally Bank also offers loans, investing, CDs, and a money market account. Capital One offers loans, CDs, a checking account for teens, and also a kids savings account. Also, Capital One cafes will give customers 50% off drinks when they order using a Capital One debit or credit card. And everything that Ally and Capital One has to offer can be found inside of their app. Both apps are clean and easy to use. Everything that is expected to be there is there, including being able to chat with customer support. Capital One also lets users view their credit score for free, and they also have additional offers. These additional offers give users additional cash when they make purchases at select merchants. I do have to note that out of all the finance apps I have on my phone, Ally Bank consistently takes the longest to open up. This is a major con in my opinion, especially since it seems like most other online-only banks and finance apps in general don't take as long to load. But I do have to give Ally some credit since they did update their app since I last reviewed them. They made improvements to how the app looks, but it still takes, in my opinion, it just takes too long to load. In conclusion, I do have to give the overall win to Capital One. Capital One pays a higher APY, has cash deposit, and has additional features like being able to view your credit score for free, get additional cash back when shopping at select merchants, and they actually have some good offers, which Ally Bank is still a very solid bank account, especially when compared to a traditional brick-and-mortar bank. And Ally Bank could very well be the winner for some, especially for someone who needs to use paper checks often and has no need to deposit cash, unless if they are cool with depositing cash at a local bank instead. Ally Bank was actually my first introduction into online-only banking, so it does hold a special place with me. Still, it's hard to not notice the cons. Odd rules, slower speeds, and misleading advertising just reminds me of a traditional brick-and-mortar bank. Ally Bank has improved their app, but they still have a way to go if they want to be able to compete with the likes of Capital One.